guys in the meantime while I double check everything. I gotta tell you guys, I gotta be straight with you. I just got back from work. Actually, I got back from work like an hour plus ish. Because it took me I had to stay out over late for work. I came in work an hour early and I had to stay over an hour late, and I still have so much stuff to catch up on. And I also have alright, so yeah, I guess you guys can hear me then. I also have I had to drive home, of course that took time, and then I also had to eat dinner. And yeah, I was worried I wasn't gonna make it for stream, but here I am. I made it. Yeah, so basically all that said, I basically just wanted to confirm with you guys that yes, I can only just stream twice next week. I don't think I can make it for the whole week. Sorry everyone, I won't make it. I just got too much shit to do, man. It's like work never ends. There's just always something new to do, more fires to put out. Honestly, I was expecting most of it to be done by now, you know? But apparently the bulk of it is only just getting started, and I am sick of it already. Okay, now, anyway, forget about that. Forget about work. Let's just start with ZZZ, and I think we are supposed to be looking for a hacker. Right, okay. So Nicole is at the trial, and the cunning hairs are helping us. Well, I mean, technically we're helping the cunning hairs find a hacker who can help us get the information that we want. So yeah, let's go. I always love the little bamboo animation down here. It's so cute.
We made it. But
little
where are the
eels.
ballet twins?
Just across the river.
Oh right, we have to go to some kind of
Did that hacker's message really
to some
come
kind of
from the
tower.
hollow? Wait! Look above the hollow!
Look above the hollow.
The ballet twins.
Little
So
eels
that's
with
it.
Wise's
I heard the
voice.
companion hollow had shrunk recently.
Ooh, so it's one of the hollow. It looks like he has a tail.
So that means Nicole got that bizarro message from there, right?
Even if
So
that's
yeah,
true,
confirmation that hollows
what's
can
Ray
shrink.
doing in a place
Okay.
like that? Okay, team. First, let's think of a way we can get ourselves up there.
Alright. I mean, the map to the hollow should be straightforward, right? It's only just the stuff in the hollow that eventually that just changes. Okay. Oh, we're here. Ooh,
Impressive.
looks like it's cold. Oh, some of the stuff still works. Like, look at that. It's still spinning and the lights are still on. Muchly, welcome!
This place is
I hope you've been doing well, young one. I hope things have been going well in your life. Welcome. How's work going from you? For me, I'm still drowning, honestly. I'm on life support right now. Today, I went into work an hour early and I left half an hour late. Oh no, that thing fell. Something's here with us. Something's here with us.
That almost made me jump.
Yeah, I actually already mentioned this last stream, but I don't think I can stream
Let's hurry up
for
and find her.
for 5 nights next week, monthly. I think I can only stream on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I got work to do. You've been doing okay so far. That's great. Yeah, I hope things have been going swell for you. Hope things have been going great. Okay, okay, there they are. Hopefully tomorrow will be better for you. I hope so too. Tomorrow is a Friday, so you know, whether they like it or not, I have to leave for the weekend. I know some of my coworkers are like gonna be coming into the office on Saturday. The little million. Yeah, I know some of my coworkers are gonna be coming in on Saturday. I don't want to be one of them. I just want Saturday off. Is it too much to ask? Yeah.
Let's quit, Zambi.
Ah! Wait, what's up with my timing tonight? Ah! A million! That's understandable. Just take it easy. I'll do my best. I'm hoping that this will be the last week where I have to put off streaming for work, you know, which always sucks. So, yeah, hopefully this will be the last time I have to do it this year. We're not expecting anything else major to happen this year. So hopefully this won't be happening again anytime soon. What's Saturday? You guys still have to work. It's because work keeps piling up. It's because we keep having to put up fires. There's just so much stuff to do. Ah, poor Emilian. He never has time to use his pink little... How does that thing fit in a small device like that? Fane! Welcome! Hello! Hey! I hope you've been doing well since last night, Fane. Everything okay?
Follow me. We'll take
Look,
the
Fane,
elevator.
Munchley is here. Hey, Munchley! Yeah! It's your buddy. Proxy, why'd you stop? Didn't we need to take this elevator? I mean, I don't think the elevator would work inside a hollow, Billy. Just what did you expect from such a fancy building? You need an ID card just to use the elevator. Ah, okay. But it's such a tall building. We aren't gonna have to take the stairs, are we? How long will that take us? Oof. I don't want stairs. Meow. What's wrong? Look over in the lobby. What? Are we being followed? Oh. You can't even see Eos. You can just see the top of his ears. Did something just dart across? I think we are being followed, gang. I'm doing good so far. Last night? What happened last night for you, Fane? Nothing much. Forgot what I did. I really forgot what I done last night. Yeah, Fane, actually, Munchley, Fane recently had a few big giveaway streams. That was really cool. I was just lurking in the stream. I didn't really talk in chat, but I saw it. It was nice. There's someone else in the building. Is it Rain? It couldn't be right. I'll be honest, I don't really understand Indonesian too much. But you know, it was nice to see that a lot of people showed up. Since we can't take the elevator up right now, let's go check that way. We might find a way upstairs. Relatable. My memory is also really bad. I'm pretty sure that's just how everyone is these days. I don't think anyone can remember what they had for breakfast this morning or dinner last... Scared? Scaredy cat? Huh? Huh? No, I'll go. I'm just not as oblivious as you are. I'm pretty sure this is how a lot of horror movies start, right? Where we basically just continue with the mission no matter how suspicious stuff is.
It's fine. Just some normal ethereals.
Yeah, it's just some normal ethereals. Nothing weird going on. Just some normal ethereals. Ah! Wait, I just noticed. Are these little bamboos on the toilet? These little bamboo statues? They're on the toilet. I'm early. Hey, and back to Base Collector. Hello, welcome. This is my first time... Wait, this bamboo was just in the toilet. Yeah, this is my first time in the Ballet Twins. Okay, I'm just having too much fun looking at these statues. Yeah, my first time in the Ballet Twins Hollow. So, yeah, this is basically our first confirmation that there are hollows that have shrunk. It's actually very cool to see. Ah, okay. Alright. So, I want to check out these other statues, too. These are just... horses falling down. Ah. Wait, what? You can give away stuff? I think, yeah, Fane was having giveaway streams. So, basically, you know, it's just, giveaway streams, or like posts are just, ways for content creators to give some free stuff over to their audience. People usually have different rules for giveaways, you know, like you have to be following the creator, you have to be in the stream or in chat or something. But yeah, basically that's what a giveaway is. What are hollows? Hollows is what we're in. It's the disaster area of this post-apocalyptic world. In ZZZ. We are in a place with a lot of monsters. That's basically what a hollow is in this world. Meow. Meow. Ooh. I don't know why, but I really like the shape and color of these couches. Huh. You know you've become a boring adult when furniture fascinates you. Okay, never mind. Let's just go. Ooh. The price is just I do piloting, such as dailies and more for their HSR account. Okay. Yeah, so basically, whatever the giveaway prizes are, it depends on, you know, what the creator wants or what the creator can afford to do. Like, I know back in, I guess in the 2010s or something, there were a lot of giveaways of MacBooks and iPhones and stuff. I think those used to be, like, really popular. It's also a way for, you know, creators to expand their following, because people really like free stuff, and people will tell other people about free stuff. Ah!
Target confirmed. Go.
Eh. Okay, Billy time!
At your command. Why don't you have a taste of my claws?
I'm trying to focus on the fight, but this big guy's, character design is actually, like, so cool to see. Ah, I wanted to look at it more. Amelia, come. Computer. Access part. You're pretty far in now. Let's go. I got Hugo yesterday. Congrats! And I farmed for his disc. It's becoming a theme that I only get good stats on male characters. So, okay, well, too bad. There are only like 3 limited male characters so far. Oh, you didn't hack or hijack their account, did you? Branya, welcome! Lord Branya. Yes, I guess I'm your mother now. I have accepted it, finally. Also, you've improved a lot in combat. Very nice. Thank you, Base Collector. I have... I'll be honest, I haven't been practicing. I don't really have a lot of time to open the games outside of stream, but thank you for noticing that I've gotten a little better. Wanna listen to my story? It's not really relatable to games, but it's about relationships, not crush. Sure, Fade. Yeah, go ahead. As long as you're okay with sharing, you know, in chat, in a public platform. Honestly, I'm too lazy to play their account. Why would I hijack them? Yeah, it's basically just, you know, Fade doing a favor for his audience. I don't think, you know, if Fade did hijack their account, they could just change the password, right, for those accounts. So it's not like he has that much freedom. Oh, little eels running. I'm starting, Base Collector, I'm starting to see that there are some ethereals who, even if they're not smart, they're smart enough to follow, like this one that's following us. I don't think it's doing it on its own. I think it's maybe following someone else's orders. But the fact that they're smart enough to even understand orders is actually concerning, isn't it? Because, like, who or what would have the power to communicate with ethereals, to make them listen? Okay. Also, monthly based, I also unlocked the dating side game. Dating mechanic for ZZZ. Oh. And we're back here. Oh, right, back to the elevator. Meow. Unlock! Dun dun.
Manager, where are we going now?
More Sela. Yeah, more access to... If he has access to other people's accounts, he can just pull for Sela on those accounts.
But it looks like we'll have to take a detour.
Take a detour? Where? Oh my god, look at it. It's so big. It's so glorious. Is the toilet made out of bronze or something? Donald Trump's golden toilets could never look at it. Wait. You know what? This is the kind of art I can understand people spending millions on. Just look at it. I have someone I consider as a friend in my class. Maybe he's my first friend in the class. Hello, Firefly. Welcome. Firefly Type 5 reporting for duty. Welcome, Firefly. Finn is gonna be sharing something that happened to him recently. Ugh. I mean, yeah, as long as Finn is okay with sharing it, then, you know, the floor is yours, buddy. Eesh. Ugh. Ah. Ah. I'm really trying to focus on the character design of this thing, the one that looks like a ghost. The hollows in this building are already so cool. Pop art. Venue, lecture hall. Okay. There's another big one. Look at it. I think this one is dead. But look at it. Since 2 weeks ago, I think there's a dating machine, a dating mechanic monthly. I meant we can date, bring the characters out on dates in this game. That would be Saddam Hussein's notorious golden toilet collector. Maybe your friend could be going through something. Ah. I mean, yeah, Faye, maybe your friend is just, going through something. And maybe he doesn't really talk to you much because, like, you could be the only person that he feels comfortable acting that way towards. Maybe he's just seemingly normal to everyone else because he doesn't feel comfortable, showing vulnerability to anyone else. For me, at least, I'm like that around my closest friends, when I'm in class or like when I'm at work, I'll act like my normal usual self, but when I'm around my closest friends, I'll rant or like I'll let them know how hard things have been for me. Because, they're the only people I would trust to open myself up around like that, Fane? Makes me feel bad, did I do something wrong? I don't really care though since we're all separating soon when class is up. Since he's not a girl though. How new a dating mechanic? Yeah, I think it's the first official dating mechanic in a Hoyo game. It was cute. It was nice. We could just go on walks with the characters.
Save my stomach the hassle.
What's wrong, Envy?
I feel like, yeah, if your friend is ready to, open up about you or like to at least be honest with you if there is something wrong, then you could, at the very least you could do is listen. But if he never feels ready to share or like if this eventually, goes away and he eventually gets over it, that's fine too. At least you were there for him, at least you were available. You got Lycaon at M1. I'm guessing that means you lost on one of the banners, Firefly? Oh, well, at least you got Lycaon. Lycaon isn't that bad, right? Lycaon's pretty good. You could provide some sort of information. Yeah, I mean, it could just be that he's acting that way around you because you're the only one who feels comfortable doing that too, But, communication is key. If it makes you feel like shit, you should, let your friend know. Tell him. Tell him that the way he's acting is, worrying you or, like, making you feel bad. Maybe then he'll open up about what's bothering him. If not, that's fine too. At least, you offered an olive branch. At least you offered to get him to talk.
Sorry, it's a little hard to do now. Not only is this building full of fissures, the hollow data is outdated. We'll need to collect some new data as we explore.
I would have thought that since this hollow has been shrinking, that maybe people have been exploring it more. Or like they've been taking out more ethereals here, but I guess not if the data here is outdated. I guess the hollow, the ethereals have just been disappearing, maybe, somehow?
Hang on. What's moving over there?
I don't care anymore, we'll separate soon. If I ask him, it'll become more awkward. You teenage boys always think that communication is awkward.
Ethereals.
Well, I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day. But, just to let you know, usually communicating helps. Ooh. Yeah, this like ghost hollow thing. Yeah, sorry, ghost ethereal thing it looks so cool. I really just want to look at it. I want to look at its animation more closely and stuff. Okay, one thing I have noticed about all of the ethereals in the game so far, they don't all look too different from each other. So when they put in, a little extra effort to make them seem different like this, it's always nice to see. Ugh. Ugh. Ah! Ah!
I wanna help you.
Yeah. What are you weak to?
I've got your six.
Maybe Envy.
Wanna try my massage?
Yeah. Okay, we're done. Ah, that was a cute little stretch. Ah, she screwed me herself.
Envy, what you felt. That was the ethereals, right?
Not sure. Was it?
So, manager, where should we go from here?
He looks so
Let me
cute.
check.
Ah, she's such a kitty. Oh,
Yeah, officers. I thought that was gonna take my nose
She said yowzers.
Scissors?
Who's there?
Wait, it's Ellen! Ellen's here? Is Ellen looking for Rain too? I'm pretty sure those are Ellen's scissors. Oh. Okay, so Anby is the only one who's not afraid of ghosts. I see. I think they also mentioned... No! It's
No wonder
you!
you're able to walk around the building unhindered.
Mr.
Please,
Werewolf
stop
Butler!
there.
A wolf siren.
The ballet twins are private.
Oh, so is the entire
property,
gang here?
closed to
Is all of
visitors.
Victoria
I
housekeeping
will
here?
allow you 30 seconds to explain your presence before I decide whether or not.
Oh. Hey! Aaron! Yeah, I'm guessing the entire gang's here.
In short, this place is not currently open to the public, and I'm
Aaron
sure
and her
I'm
pizza
stressed.
cutter.
Both the floors and one's weapon should be kept in pristine condition, have I not?
Sorry, Mr. Lycon.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it, Lycon. The A is silent.
Stay on task. Professionalism.
Coming.
Oh, Corin. Sorry, her name's Corin, not Aaron. Ah, I saw Eo swaving.
Investigator.
Corin, do you know them?
Yes, Mr. Lycon.
Corin.
They're the nice people who helped me out of Hollow that time.
Ah. Well, two of them are the nice people who helped.
Rena, for now you may stand down.
Where's Rena?
As you wish.
When did you...
You're quite
Oh.
a perceptive young lady. You almost saw me.
She means you were way off.
Ooh.
Way off, way off.
Okay, so there are other...
Trespassers. That makes
I
things
think
easier.
those are Bangbu. There are other Bangbu who can
Allow
talk.
me to introduce ourselves. We are Victoria Housekeeping.
Victoria Housekeeping! We meet them, finally! What?
Housekeeping. Never heard of you.
Okay, hold on. I think my stream is stuck for a bit. Let me just pause the game for a bit and let the stream catch up. Anyway, yeah, let me read some of your chat while we wait. Still, you guys should talk it out if you're comfortable enough. I'll go back to being a loner soon when we move classes. If there's no one suitable for me, it's fine, Finn. At least you'll have us. Sure. Yeah, at least you'll have us. Billy's English, yeah, in this game sounds so fun. He does. I really like the work of Billy's English VA in this. I try to talk to him, but seems like he doesn't want a conversation. A wolf he is! He's a tyrant, but he's kind of like a werewolf too, I guess. It's Lycon. Way to ruin
What a
serious mood.
considerate young lady.
Then I don't really know what to do, Fane. What does this wolf guy have mates? I think the wolf guy is also a butler. I'm pretty sure their entire, what's the word? Their entire organization is an organization of people who like to cosplay as servants, I guess.
But there is no need.
I think
Housekeeping
they're supposed to be
primarily serves a
mercenaries,
small
too.
number of high net worth individuals in New Eridu, and does not aim for popularity amongst the general public.
Okay,
I feel like we're being looked down on.
you are.
But I can't think of a comeback.
I don't think there is one.
Everyone, please allow me to apologize.
The wolf's
on
the
behalf
only
of my
guy.
companions.
To be fair,
I am the head of
a lot
Victoria
of the guys in ZZZ are the only guy of their group. Like for Cunning Hairs, it's only Billy. I think for Pupsec, it's just Seth. For Victoria Housekeeping, it's just Lycon. I haven't met Mockingbird yet, but I'm pretty sure Hugo's the only guy. Then there's... as for playable characters, of course. I know Pupsec has male officers. What else? Sons of Caledon, despite being known as, Sons of Caledon, only has Slider. Section 6 only has Harumasa. Yeah, I think they only limit one male character for each
We have been
faction.
employed by the owners of the ballet twins to provide maintenance
I'm also
services
working
here.
my way up to Lighter. I'm at 35 pity, but if I lose 50-50, I'll win anyway because I can get guaranteed for each one. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
But I heard the ballet brothers who
So
built
you're
it with
pulling
pink
for
boxes.
Hugo and Lighter then. Okay, I wish you good luck, Beast Collector.
Correct.
They even have a
Ballet twins
Bamboo
are
Butler.
indeed in a
Not
long-term state of
correct.
foreclosure. The Lemnian Hollows
I think the
activity
Bamboo
is
Butler is the one that can heal you
The
with
city
food.
administration
Right,
is
with
interested in eliminating
pancakes.
the sub-hollow here. My
I think
employer
I've seen
expects the
clips of
building
him on
to
YouTube or
appreciate
something.
in
He's
value,
cute.
which is why he put down a deposit.
Okay.
Investing in buildings inside a hollow. Is that how rich people think?
I mean, if people have been noticing how the Hollow has been shrinking, Maybe, you know, they want to get ahead of the game by buying the building now, so that when the hollow eventually disappears, they'll already have owned the building.
Well, whatever they're thinking. Thanks to that guy, we got
What are
to see
the
Cora
Ballet
again.
Twins? The Ballet Twins is the name of the building that they're in. I think it's because like it's supposed to be a twin towers or something.
Miss Nekomata, investigator. I'm glad to see you again too.
You too, Corin. You and your
What
pizza
are you
cutter,
doing here?
your pizza
This is
saw.
the master's property. He
No, the
says
bamboo
you
butler
should
gives you
be
energy. Oh, okay.
He's here.
So, alright, yeah, makes sense. Pancakes don't make you healthier. They just give you more sugar.
Well, you see,
They may only have one male character per group, but damn, they're the most relatable and have narratively strong stories compared to most of the female agents. So far, I think I've only seen...
the answer's obvious, isn't it?
No, I don't think I've seen any of the male character stories, not even Billy. Now that I think about it, they haven't really revealed much of his backstory, but I look forward to seeing all of the other male characters' backstories. Yeah, I think... Let me think. I'm pretty sure I've only seen Harumasa's backstory, but even then, it's in the trailers. It's not... No, I've seen Lighter's backstory too. Yeah, so far I like both of their backstories.
That for now. Do you have anything I can use to kill time? My phone died.
Did you not bring a charger?
I don't think I have.
Wait, did we not bring Chingy?
You said the answer is obvious. You mean...
She means that our guests aren't really investigators.
Speak for yourself. I am the Phaeton, don't you know?
Not investigators?
I mean, yeah, obviously. Yeah, he's not gonna say anything.
Guessing other than Corin, they've all figured out something is up.
There is no need to be so wary. Victoria Housekeeping is duty
Victoria
bound to only our
Housekeeping.
employers. We have no interest in unauthorized personnel within the Hollows.
Is Lycon the only
Mentioned
character,
who helped Corin.
or the only playable character with that kind of accent?
Moving forward,
With a vaguely non-American accent?
we will do our utmost to assist.
I wonder if that's like a hint that he's not from New Eridu, or like he's not from the city or area of New Eridu.
Well, keeping up the pretense was a real headache anyway.
Oh,
I'm actually a proxy.
yeah, we're speaking now. We're not pretending to be a normal bamboo.
Well, I didn't expect you to be. the
Oh, we're just
legendary
outright
proxy
telling them.
either.
Okay.
And you're here to look for a missing friend.
A missing friend of a friend. Well, a missing customer, really.
Lycon, have you seen anything? Any clues in the building?
As
They're
much as
saving
we'd
Billy's
like to
story
help you,
for a certain reveal. Yeah,
the
I've heard
official character
some
provided
people
to us is
like
outdated
say that
and is
they
unable
want
give
to
us an accurate
re-release
picture
Billy
of
as
what's
an
going on
S-class
inside the
agent, the
building.
way they did for Anby. So yeah, maybe they're just saving his backstory for later.
Sorry to interrupt.
The way they saved Dan Hung's backstory for a different area in HSR.
Nicole just called. She says she didn't realize until she got to
Well
the
and
point
wise,
that
let's
all
lay low and do our
members of
best
the
at a
Pioneers
video
were
story
referred to
as a disguise. Also
Pioneers
them
really made
have
us
relationships with the big guns in New Eridu. Yeah, you know, for people who are trying to lay low, you two just immediately revealed yourselves to be Phaeton. I mean, even if Victoria Housekeeping hasn't seen their faces, they at least know that one of the Phaethons sounds like this dude, and that, there's most likely another Phaethon helping him. So, like, how are you guys laying low like this? Guys, come on. Also, yeah, he's the only one so far. I'm still waiting for them to pull an Arknight's English dub and just bring out fully accented English dub for certain agents. That would be cool, because that would mean, or at least I'd hope that would mean that Hoyo may bring in more, non-American voice actors, which is always nice to see. I feel like there aren't a lot of non-American English voice actors around. I'm sure there are a lot of English-speaking people not in America who would be really, really great voice actors.
Is looking for someone, and our obsolete
It would be
holiday is
hilarious to
hindering our
hear
work.
Mark Kitt's voice in
believe
DDZ
our
one day
mutual benefit
with
to
a
work
British or
together.
Polish accent. I honestly, I want to see a character with an Irish accent, just because I think it'd be funny. Or like someone with a Welsh accent, like Sea Dog VA, but instead of them making him use a posh British accent, they'll let him use his normal Welsh accent.
Are Are you
I just think it'd be
certain
funny.
an outsider like me would be welcome in your master's building?
Where are we even trying to find Rain? Okay, so previously we met something that's not exactly a hollow, not exactly an ethereal inside a hollow, but we don't know what it is, and we think that I guess the public security, the cops of this world may have more information, so we may need a hacker to help us get that information. And Rain is the hacker that's helping us, but then Rain went missing, so now we gotta find Rain.
In any case, considering
Rain is also like
Phaeton's
one of our
reputation,
regulars in
I'm
our
certain
video
our
store,
master
so like,
would be
you know,
pleased to make your
losing her
acquaintance.
would mean losing a customer.
For now, however, getting your friends out of the hollow seems to be the more pressing matter. We can head further into the building together after you finish your business.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it just ends. Ah, I thought they were actually gonna, you know, let us continue and let us use some of the Victoria housekeeping people. Alright. He's always so cute. Why is your back? How's it going? Are the rest of the cutting hairs on their way to board the airship? They'll hurry over as soon as they leave the hollow. They're moving faster than someone dodging the debt collector. Alright, but it sounds like they're cutting it close. The airship will pass by the Ballet Twins on its way to the Supreme Court. Shame Billy and the rest of them can't board there. Nicole is really something else. We almost had to give up on the whole rain thing today. Lucky we bumped into someone from Victoria Housekeeping Co. Arknights has all the UK accents. British, Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. The Welsh accent was, of course, my favorite. Bar none, she was too good. And speaks in Welsh, too. They actually have someone speaking in Welsh? In that game? Oh, I didn't know that, actually. Do these ZZZ people have a habit of going missing or something? Yeah, now that you mentioned it, our sister also went missing once. I mean, do these people... They know that hollows are dangerous, and yet they keep going missing in hollows anyway. What is wrong with these people? Perfect, then you won't have to worry about the building wise. Nah, I'm not really wise, but on a more serious note, if we maintain our relationship with Victoria Housekeeping, we should be able to greatly expand our access to information, right? You should stop by the Valley Twins and officially meet them before heading into the hollow. EOS needs to be checked too. Thanks. I mean, I agree with Belle that it would be, you know, good to have relationships with them. But also, do we have to? Belle, don't you know your brother is an introvert? Oh, sorry, I didn't actually read the message. Here? Nope. Lycon. This is Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping. We were informed that you will be paying us a visit for Bang Boom maintenance. Victoria Housekeeping will be waiting for you near the sunken courtyard on the other side of the Valley Twins. Okay, so I guess we have a new area. Plaza Walkway. Valley Twins. Alright. I wonder if we get to see their headquarters or something. Because so far we've seen PubSec's headquarters, or like where their branch in Lumina City is. But, you know, Cutting Hairs don't really have a headquarters. Ooh. I always like this place and the way it looks in during sunset. In-game, I mean. It just looks so pretty. Oh! Dang, so that's what the hollow looks like from the outside and from up close. Huh. I mean, I guess while we're in the hollow, like, we can see these triangle thingies from the sky. So this is what they look like from the outside. So it's not a perfect dome. The thing is actually moving and flexing and stuff. Ah. Also, don't think I didn't notice this. What? How? Who? Why? And, I mean, why would you just leave it here? Okay, sure. Lycon! I'm bored. I want to play games other than Gacha. You could try playing Minesweeper, babe. That's always a good, you know, a good way to pass the time. That's how I didn't pass the time when I was your age, at least. You were far too kind. It is us at Victoria Housekeeping who have the pleasure of making your acquaintance. I can't do a British accent. As a partner and esteemed guest of Victoria Housekeeping, we will make every effort to ensure your hollow journey is comfortable and safe. Thanks. Do you know where Eos is? Rina is currently accompanying your companion, Eos. It has come to my attention that Master Eos is feeling uncomfortable in this moist environment. Okay. Rina has kindly carried out a deep circuit massage to alleviate fatigue. I don't know if I should be trusting these people with Eos. That's my son. You'll find them near the sunken courtyard. Corin has been looking forward to meeting you ever since you saved her. If it's okay with you, could I convince you to stay and chat with her for a while? Yeah, sure. Oh, Corin will be over the moon when she finds out. Is there anything else you would like to know? Yeah, there is something. I am at your service, Master Proxy. Communication protocols. You are our esteemed guest, Master Proxy. Our mission is to provide you with the comfort and relaxation of a home-like atmosphere. Okay? You need not feel any restraint or burden. The thing is, in one of the earlier trailers for ZZZ, I saw you guys poison someone. Like, you welcomed him and served him tea, and then he just fell dead on the table. I don't know how much I should be trusting them. Okay, sure, really? Of course. I have this urge to say something, but think better of it. Yeah, so he does know some subtlety. Wise. This is only my personal suggestion, but decline any food Rena offers you? Okay. Ask about their daily work. Are you inquiring as to the particulars of daily work at Victoria Housekeeping? What's up, Wise? You're trying to think of a different career path? Like Bell and Wise, you know, police officers, an infamous gang outside the city, an organization under the mayor, special forces, a well-known singer and her bodyguard, so much for laying low. I think at this point, they just don't care anymore. They're just like, yep, everyone knows we're proxies now. I mean, might as well just, you know, use our connections, take advantage of them. That was for a commission? You mean the poisoning thing? I guess they're the kind of people that, or the kind of mercenaries who just do whatever jobs come their way then. The nature of our work is entirely dependent upon our clients' needs. Like our slogan says, your wish is our command. Oh, that sounds a little too close to the customer is always right, and I always hated that one. Should you need anything in the future, Victoria Housekeeping will continue to be at your service. You mean as long as we can pay, right? Okay, no more questions. Should you need it, Lycon is at your disposal. Anything else you want to say before we leave? What is your bidding, Master? Okay. Master Proxy. Alright. Okay, now to look for Corin. Why? Okay, this one makes kind of sense. You know, for parking, I guess, on the side of the street. But Wise, come on. This is the sidewalk. Wise, this isn't exactly a parking spot. Why are you like this? I mean, I can't really say much about it, because I know a lot of people in my country who park like this. But come on, man. Come on. Say hello to the other three. So we gotta find Corin, and Ellen, and... Ooh! And Rena. Rena! And Eos! My son! Oh, no, wait. We promised to say hi to Corin first. Corin! Luxie! Hello! Welcome! Hi! Why did Lycon refer to himself in the third person? I think he was just basically saying, you know, if you need anything, just shout my name. Master Proxy, it's great to finally meet you. Well, it's technically not the first time. It's great to meet you. Please, yeah, don't be nervous. Normal Indonesian car owner, yeah, that too. Southeast Asians are just horrible drivers. Sorry, Master Proxy, it's great, to meet you again today. I was practicing for this just now, but now look at me. Ah, sorry, I'm not actually an investigator. No, Master Proxy, please don't say that. Now that I think about it, it was a misunderstanding on my part. You never said you were an investigator. I don't remember if we did ever claim to be investigators. That wasn't poisoning. They put him to sleep. Probably a criminal they need to send to their master. Oh, a spoiler. Okay, so it's not like they just take on whatever job. They do have, I guess, certain regulars as their client. So maybe, you know, this one master is someone that they usually take commissions from, huh? Wait, people actually park like that? Where are you from? I thought the drivers here were bad. I'm from Southeast Asia. Do you not know how people in Southeast Asia drive? Seeing people use their blinkers, you know, to signal whether they're going left and right, that's a novelty. That's a rarity. That's uncommon. Everyone here likes to drive like everyone else on the road can read their mind. Ask Pain. Pain would know about it. Also, Munchley. Munchley would also know. I see. Seems like you've been through a lot. Anyway, I don't know how to thank you for saving me before. It really is an honor to work with you now. Is it okay if I keep talking with you? Ah, yeah, it's fine. I just noticed her bracelets are actually like cuffs, like monocles from chains or something that she probably broke off. Huh? Yeah, sure. Don't worry. You can talk to us anytime you want, Corin. So what should we talk about now? Um. Yeah, is your work interesting? Is my work interesting? I haven't really thought about it before. I'm thankful for my job and hope to become a maid who can work independently, but I keep making mistakes at work. The last time I worked on a job, I got lost in a hollow. Oh yeah, when we found you. And this time, I caused all this commotion when Mr. Lycon was speaking. Ah, I mean, you weren't doing too bad. That was nothing, I didn't do much, but now that you mention it, I don't feel so bad about everything now. Okay, we want to compare our country. Which one is worse again? I'm not saying like our countries individually are worse than the other. I'm saying just Southeast Asia in general. You know, so Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, we're all just so bad at driving. We're all just really, really bad. Miss Rena often says that we need to be proactive and thinking about problems. As a maid, we should wear a smile regardless of the problems we encounter. Yeah, you got this. Thank you, Master Proxy. Okay, which teammate are you most compatible with? Okay. So glad they're updating their kits in 2.0, making agents more viable and future-proofing them for future content. Also making some fight, even though you're not using them, will be super helpful. Yeah. I saw the English, the, I guess, announcement for that, being the one in English, and I thought it was super, super nice, you know, what they're doing. I'm hoping that they don't eventually stop caring the way HSR and Genshin has, but it's nice to see that they still care about their player base for now. So Corin has Frankenstein themes. It's stated that at some point she was incredibly sick and needed major surgery. If you look at her head, you'll actually see screws. Yeah, I noticed these two, and then the ones on her chest. I think someone, maybe it was Base, who mentioned before that she like got some of her organs donated by a friend. So, like, she already has the makings of a tragic backstory with all of her Frankenstein's monster motif. So, yeah, I'm really curious about when or like how they'll reveal more, because usually like for, well, not 4-star characters. In this case, A class agents, they don't really put too much attention and care to their backstory and stuff. But I hope, you know, it seems like so far Corin has a somewhat elaborate backstory, and so Kaku's backstory is also pretty significant to Yanagi as well. So I'm liking how they're giving, you know, pretty big, hard-hitting backstories to these characters. Nicole's too. Like, I saw her trailer. I think Nicole also has a pretty good backstory. Everyone at Victoria Housekeeping is very important to me. Oh, also, I do agree on the indicators being a novelty, however, not in the big cities. Traffic is so bad that the traffic control people are too strict with the law and will fine you like crazy. I mean, I can't speak about you, but, I don't spend a lot of time in the cities, in the big cities, but, you know, the other places I do, like the towns or, like, the smaller villages, they don't use the indicators. I don't think they even know what those things do. Behind, you know, on their steering wheel. Thane, is tomorrow Teacher's Day for you? It's Teacher's Day? I really... Huh. Oh yeah, the 16th of May. I completely forgot Teacher's Day was a thing. If there are any teachers in the chat, happy Teacher's Day! This question is scarier than the one you just asked. Do I have to give you an answer? Yeah, stop messing with her. Okay, let's go. Let's leave it for now. No, Munchley, we're in 25th November. Munchley, Fane hasn't moved on for 2024. I mean, in Honkai Star Rail, I can name 3 4-star characters who were just straight up dead. Yeah. Yeah. In Star Rail, like, I think they stopped trying to help their playable characters keep up with the latest content. And are just, you know, releasing more characters that can overpower the content, or like that can overpower the other characters, which, you know, sucks, but also makes sense. It's what they've done with Genshin for a long time, so now that they feel like Star Rail has a more I guess solid player base, they feel like it's okay to start caring a little less Don't tell me you're Phaethon. Yeah, we've met on 6th Street before, Ellen. I guess Ellen would have seen us before. Well, a little. I expected to be working with someone gloomy. Do you not see the bags under his eyes? Those are practically designer. But the sight of you makes me feel much better. Anyway, I'm Ellen. Victoria Housekeeping is honored to be of service to you. Please, I've forgotten the rest, but you get the gist of it. The honor is mine. I mean, Teacher's Day is on 25th November. Oh, really? I didn't know that they had different days for Teacher's Day in other countries. Seriously, Fane? Huh. How saddening. Haven't made it to Emphorius yet. In your country? Yeah, Munchley, this is my first time learning that you guys have different Teacher's Days in different countries. I thought it was just a universal thing. The worst traffic has gotten for me was getting pulled over by a cop on a busy freeway and getting a ticket for using my phone. I looked at it briefly for 3 seconds on a straightaway. I mean, at least the cops at your place are actually doing their job. I feel like the traffic cops in my country, they just stay in their offices and wait for people to come to them to report accidents. Because in my country, at least, like, you can't claim insurance without a police report. So basically, if whatever damage is done to your car was not mentioned in the police report, then you can't, use insurance to pay off for the damages. So you have to pay for those damages yourself. Which, I guess, makes sense, but also, means that our traffic police don't have to do shit, honestly. Well, if you have any questions, you can speak to the boss or Arena. They should be able to help you. Need anything else? I would like to continue our conversation. She doesn't want to talk, Wise. It's a national date and afterwards. Hi, I'm new here. Hi, Mr. Big Boss. Welcome. Welcome. As you can see, I am someone who yaps a lot and pays very little attention to the game. I'm trying to pay attention, I promise. Honkai Impact 3rd collab with HSR. HSR gives them Sparkle, while on the other hand, Honkai Impact gives them a planet and 13 cemeteries. I mean, they can keep Sparkle. It's fine. I don't miss her, honestly. I also thought it was a universal thing. Guess we learn something new every day. Yeah. I really thought that for the rest of the world, Teacher's Day is on 16th May. You wanna talk? Fine, but today's job was decided last minute, so my energy levels are a bit low. It's alright if I have some candy first. You're gonna get bad teeth at this point. Why did you say my bamboo was strange? Eos is a special child, okay? He's not weird, he's just special. Now I remember when you introduced yourself in the tower. I just thought that bamboo looked a little different, but who knew it was possessed by a human? You make me sound like some kind of evil spirit. Now that makes it sound cool. You're pretty interesting, huh? Ellen, why are you working as a maid? You also have to bribe the cops to get an easier time. I mean, that's basically universal based. I'm pretty sure it's not just your country or my country that does that. I'm pretty sure bribing cops is a universal thing. Still making me pay over 250 for a brief crime that the majority of drivers do on a freeway with hundreds of people is a little BS. I'm glad I'm in the same country as Kasha. I'm learning about insurance things that I have no idea about. For city cops, they follow the law to a T at least. You have a better chance of bribing when you're in the boonies. True? True. Yeah, so, Munchley, after this, if you get a driver's license and you get into a car accident, you have to make sure to list out every bit of damage that happened to your car in the police report, because otherwise then later you can't claim it with insurance and then you'll have to, pay for it yourself. Like my mom, once she got into a car accident, it was mostly like she hit I think it was a pig or a deer, I think. So like she missed that there was a crack in her side mirror, and so she didn't put that in the police report, so she had to pay for that out of pocket. She couldn't claim insurance for that. So, that's one thing you need to take note of. Remember to look at every bit of damage and tell the police, I guess. What kind of question is that? Why can't I be a maid? Because you don't seem to be very enthusiastic. First, well, I'll go now. Want to find a new game. Okay, Fane, good luck! Hope you have fun with whatever new game you find. I heard Infinity Nikki has been, stirring up some talk. Maybe you could try Infinity Nikki next. looking unenthusiastic. It's nothing to do with being a maid, right? You just can't bribe, period, in the States. You'll be worse off than if you just did nothing. Really? I mean, Luxie, I really thought that bribing cops was a universal thing, you know? Like, if you have the money, then you can do whatever you want. I guess the States aren't that bad if you can't bribe the cops there. Can't you also list out mental health well-being and brain damage? I don't think we have insurance for that yet. I'm actually so scared to get a driver's license. Okay, one thing that I think is a universal thing for our country, at least Munchley, the driving instructors will make you cry at least once. Like, it happened to me, it happened to my friends, it happened to, like, my nieces and nephews. Like, they will try to make you cry, mostly because they want to make sure you understand that driving is a serious thing, and that you know, you're basically doing something that could put you and everyone else around you in danger. So they have to, like, you know, make sure you understand that this is serious. You have to pay attention to the road and everything. Also, most of the driving instructors, I think, the ones in our country at least, most of them I think are ex-military or ex-cops, you know, people who just retired and just want something a little more relaxing to do in their free time. So they're gonna be really, really strict. I don't think majority of them are harsh or mean, but they're definitely gonna be really, really strict with you. Like, what the place where I got my driving license, right? There was an accident where one of the students, like, basically rammed their car into the office, like the office of that place where of the driving institution, and the driving instructors, like, they weren't mad about it. They were mostly like, I wasn't there the day it happened, but I had to come in the day after, and I saw the damage, and I asked the instructors, like, what happened. None of them, like, blamed the student, and none of them, like, sounded really mad. Most of them just reiterated that everyone was okay, no one was hurt, insurance covered everything, and they just, you know, made sure to remind all of us to be extra careful. That's not very reassuring. Yeah, it's not supposed to be reassuring, I guess. It's supposed to... It's just my way of letting you know, crying is normal. Crying when you get your license is normal. It's not just you. You like sweets? Wise, why you? I don't know why, but when I read that out, it makes it seem like Wise the adult is asking this minor if she likes sweets for some reason. Nancy, I must give you this advice. Should you want to get a driver's license when you're studying the written test, everything is important. Anything can appear on it. Yeah, that's true. They made you cry? Mine was super nice, but I wanted to cry. The guy made me want to drive at the highway at our second session? What? Also, if yours was a retired military police, mine was a mechanic. Oh. Yeah, I think it would make sense for mechanics to also, you know, be the kind of people in charge of teaching you how to drive. Maybe it depends on the state then, based, like mine, yeah, the one I went to, or like the ones around my area, I'm pretty sure most of them were, ex-military, and like that's the reason why most of them were really, really, stern and strict. But again, yeah, it could just be different depending on the area. There's a written test for getting a driver's license. Well, you know, I think for people your age, they don't have it, you know, as a written test anymore. You have to do it on the computer. So, you know, it's technically not a written test. It's a computer test. It's just, you know, a multiple answer kind of question. So you just have to make sure. I think the most you can get wrong is like 5 or something. As long as you don't get 5 wrong, it's okay. You pass. Like 5 or 10, I think. But the margin of passing is definitely very, very high. Actually, everything is important, especially laws. However, a lot of the questions are common sense, like slowing down when someone's driving close behind you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, I'm pretty sure I had, like, there are gonna be questions asking you, like, what does this sign mean? Or, like, what do you do when a driver does this? Or, like, at a three-way intersection, which car should be allowed to go first? You know, stuff like that. It's just, most of it is just common sense stuff that you probably already know. I'm so cooked. I'm so gonna fail. it's okay to fail. A lot of people like don't really get it the first try. It's okay for you to keep retaking the test. In the States, at least, there's a written test for a driver's permit. You can only drive with someone with a license too. Yeah, so for our country, we don't have something like that. Look, see, so I think in America, people like 14. But correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you're 14, you can get a driver's permit. In our country, you have to be 17, and the driver's permit, like learner's permit, I guess, is only allowed if you have a licensed instructor in the car with you. So basically, if you technically cannot use that license when you're at home and driving with just your parents. It has to be an instructor in the car with you, and you have to use, the instructor's car because they have the emergency brake on their side of the seat, so just in case anything goes wrong, they can brake the car for you. And don't forget to tell the boss that I served you well. Okay, Ellen. Memory me so bad. How am I gonna memorize all that? It's not really, it's not the memorization thing, I think. You don't really need to memorize a lot. It's just mostly them asking questions to answer that you should already know. Don't you need to give money to take a driver's license? I think some places, it depends. In some places, it's a lot cheaper. Like, if you take it in the boonies, should be cheaper. If you go to the big city, yeah, definitely it's gonna be a lot more expensive. I think, driver's license for automatic cars are more expensive than a manual license. But if you feel like a manual car would be, too much, like I know some people, they feel like taking the license, the test for manual driving is way harder. You can just, go for the automatic driving license. So basically, it's gonna be a little more expensive, but it's also gonna be, easier for you to pass. They won't ask what drift technique you'll use to get past between two vehicles for a fast parallel park. Yeah, they won't do that much, don't worry. I heard two things. First is you can't talk to your teacher without permission, and some stages have very unique places where you can't turn right. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Omer. By the way, welcome. I guess in Munchley's case, it's like some places won't let you turn left. But yeah, it really depends on the area, Munchley, is what I'm saying. Still, some questions are just stupid. If a driver is tailgating you, what do you do? 15 for driver's permits in the state. Ah, okay, so it's not 14. Sorry. Let's see, I choose C, brake immediately. The answer is to slow down to signal that they're too close. Ah, yes, allow me to slow down so the tailgater can crash into me because there's no stopping distance. It's been 1 hour. Firefly, why you gotta remind me? We were having so much fun explaining to Munchley how she can pass her driver's license. Yeah, it's... Okay, I think I'll continue with talking to Rina and Eos next time. Okay, let's see. Before I end stream, what else should I try to... What other wisdoms should I impart? Firefly, do you have a driver's license? Maybe, you can give Munchley some advice? It's really not as scary as what we're trying to say. We're just, basically trying to let you know that this is something you should be taking seriously. Hearing all this, there's no way I'm able to remember all this. Yeah, you don't have to remember it necessarily. It's just, when it does happen, you can just feel rest a little easy knowing that we did give you some warnings, so that way you won't be taken too off guard for anything. Like another thing, like for the computer tests, I think if you do fail and you have to retake it, they're gonna change up the questions, so it's not always gonna be the same set of questions for every time you take the test. So yeah, but basically most of the questions are just stuff that you should already know. It's just mostly common sense stuff. Because I want you to get some sleep before work. Now I'm a bad person. No, Firefly, no. Okay, I'll get some sleep. Honestly, thank you, Firefly. I actually started work an hour early today, and I finished work an hour and a half later. So yes, thank you for reminding me to sleep. Can we do longer streams next week? I don't think I can stream longer next week. I think I'll have to cut the streams short. I can only stream on Monday and Tuesday, but then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I gotta work more. But I can stream extra long tomorrow. I can stream for 2 hours because I am definitely not working on Saturday. So yeah, we can hang out a little longer tomorrow. We can talk more about driving, I guess. Yes, I have a driver's license, but a motorcycle one. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't have a motorcycle license though. You ruined it, Firefly. No more oak cakes for more brake damage. I do recommend getting a manual driver's license. Doing so makes you learn the fundamentals. Also, you're also allowed to drive automatics. That's true too. So yeah, it's mostly up to you. Like I know a couple of my friends who took the automatic license just because it's easier for them to pass that, and yeah, they definitely were able to pass the like the practical part at least. All right, thank you everyone for giving me all this information. There's usually a reviewer online. Yeah, you can look it up. Yeah, there's actually a lot of videos on YouTube that can give you tips and stuff. So yeah, just don't worry about it too much. You must remind yourself that there are a lot of people in this world who have a driver's license who really don't deserve it. So there's no way you could be any worse than them. If they could pass, then so can you, basically. All right. I'll stop the stream now before Firefly gets worried. Okay, Firefly, I will see you in the land of dreams soon. Everyone else, Omar, Luxi, Based, Fane, if you're still there, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Munchley, don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't sweat too much. Just try to relax when you actually do have to get your license. Try to take things slow. Then I won't remind Kasha tomorrow then. Yeah, you don't have to remind me tomorrow, because I won't be working in the morning. I won't be working on Saturday, unlike some of my colleagues. I took Saturday off. Alright. That's enough for tonight. Okay, thank you again so much. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Bye. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll stream extra long tomorrow for you guys. Bye. 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 Yeah, before we leave, I'd like to impart wisdom for traffic police's motto. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'll wait to end stream until you've imparted your wisdom. Actually, I told my instructor what my brother said 25% of drivers shouldn't be, and he was actually stumped. Luxi is not wrong, Munchley. Driving is not a right but a privilege. Yeah, true. Alright, yeah, and with that, I will see you guys tomorrow in 23 hours. Goodbye! Bye-bye! Good night! Yes, good night. I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow too. Bye!